Happy Sunday, guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, comment down below if you like the video. If you try any of the food, leave your comments. So today I didn't really do a big meal. I'm gonna just show y'all how I do my steak in the oven. I do it under the broiler. So I have some nice size ribeyes I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna show you how to do the baked potato. And then I just did steamed broccoli, which anybody know how to steam broccoli, and the Velveeta, like the you could buy the smaller, they come in a little smaller squares, and I just hit my broccoli after I steam it with some little Tonys, and just melt the cheese in there with it, let it cook over the stove, and that's basically how I do the broccoli. So but I'm basically gonna walk you through the steps of what I did to my potato and to my steak. And yeah, so I hope y'all enjoy this video. It's a quick little video, not as long as my other ones, but hey, we still gotta eat. So I figured, you know, even simple stuff, some people may not, if you don't know how to cook, you know, you may need a little help with that. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the cooking. All right, so today we're gonna have us some potatoes, and I got some ribeye steaks I'm waiting to thaw out. But basically all I did with the bacon potato is you take a fork and you poke holes in them after you wash them, clean them real good, scrub the skin. And I'm gonna take and rub some canola oil, like you can use vegetable oil on them. Set your oven to 400 degrees, and I bake them for probably about an hour, I'm gonna say. And then I'll come back and show y'all what I did to my steak. I take the potatoes and I stick them directly on my baking rack. Again, 400 degrees, and I'm gonna check them about 45 minutes, but 45 minutes turn out. So here's my ribeye steaks that I have. And today what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna do this marinade. This is brown sugar bourbon. So in the cup in the bowl right here, excuse me, I've got 1/4 of a cup of and I'm just following the directions on the back of the packet, but we're gonna see how they're gonna come out. So this is 1/4 of a cup of water, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and this is what I use: Bragg's Organic Raw Unfiltered Apple Cider Vinegar with the mother. And then 1/4 of a cup of oil for our marinade in here. All right, and I'm gonna whisk this up really, really good. And we're gonna pour this on top of our steaks. And what I like to do, I take a knife and I kind of pierce my steaks off fork or anything, and just pierce it so your marinade could go through, you know, all throughout your steak. So we're gonna go ahead and pour that over our steaks. And I'm gonna do my steaks under the broiler, because I like that, you know, that char kind of taste. Broiler helps to give it a good, you know, crisp outside. So it tells you to let it sit for 15 minutes. I'm not cooking this until later, so I'm gonna let it sit a little longer. And you could also flip your meat over, rotate your meat or whatnot. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this marinate, and then when I get ready to cook them, I'll show you how I do that, and I'll be back. So these are my steaks. They're done marinating. I'm gonna place them on my pan like so, and I did spray a little bit of non-stick cooking spray on top of my pan. Only reason I did that is just not just for this, it's to help with easy cleanup. I took my potatoes out of the oven. They took about an hour and a half, but they're done. So I got my broiler on high, and I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna cook them under the broiler for about 4 minutes on each side. I think it should be like a medium, almost like a medium well. But yeah, so it's gonna be on 4 minutes on each side. So I'm just waiting on my oven to finish heating up, and then I didn't mention this before, but when you're doing steaks under the broiler, you want your steaks to be at room temperature before you stick them, and you don't want them to be cold, because they won't, they'll be kind of tough, I believe. But that's how I've always done them. I was told to always, you know, cut at room temperature. So my rack is on the top rack. And these are kind of thick, so I think I might do them 5 minutes on each side. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick them under the broiler, like so. And I'm gonna set my timer. We're gonna do 5 minutes, and then I'll come back and we'll flip them over and do the other. All right, this is after 5 minutes on one side. You could actually let it probably sit in there a little longer. And I told y'all wrong. You don't want to put it on the top. You want to put it on the second closest to the top, not the actual top. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip these over. And these are some nice size steaks too. So we're just gonna flip these over and we're gonna stick them back in the oven. And I think I might do 6 minutes on this side, and I may have to flip that over. It just depends on to get that nice darker color. So I'm gonna see how it looks after this. So trial and error. But hey, we on quarantine and bored, so gotta cook. Gotta feed your family still. So let me go ahead and get these back in the oven. I'll be back with you. All right, so this is what my steaks look like after they I ended up having them, because of the size of them and thickness, to get them medium well. I ended up having to do like 6 minutes on each side, so it did take a little longer. So let me show you what we got with our potatoes. So if you want to, you could take your steak and dab it with some while it's still hot, with some garlic butter with parsley, and you won't even need no steak sauce. This is the potato that we did in the oven. It took me like I said, about an hour and 30 minutes because of the size of the potato. And this is just a baked potato. And so, and with it wrapped in foil, see that steam coming out? Go ahead and you could just add whatever toppings you want. I have some bacon. You can use bacon bits, you can use whatever. I have some bacon from this morning, the one we cooked breakfast this morning. So I'm gonna go ahead, you can put that in there. Some fresh bacon. You can hit it with some of your garlic butter if you want, or regular butter. Some shredded cheese. And voila, if you want salt and pepper, you can add that too. I did steam some broccoli, so I'll show y'all what that looks like. And I did Velveeta cheese. So after I steamed it, I just let that Velveeta cheese melt on there. You could actually put the broccoli and cheese on top of the potato if you want. But that's our Sunday dinner for today. Thank y'all for watching. Go ahead and hit that like button, share, comment down below, subscribe for notifications on when I upload a new video. All right, y'all be safe during this quarantine. Stay in the house.